What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a good day. I really want to talk to you about something that I keep getting questions about, which is a lack of motivation. It is fleeting motivation. It is fickle motivation. It comes and you have it and you're ready to go. You're excited to go to the gym. You're pumped to eat healthy. You're talking to your friends about it. You plan for it. You get everything you need and you do it for a day or a week or a month and then you stop. And it's a repetitive cycle, and it's not a lack of want. It's not a lack of desire. You want to go to the gym, you want to eat healthy because you want the end result, which is whether it's fat loss, whether it's more muscle definition, whether it's more strength, health, posture, whatever it is. It's not a lack of desire. It's a lack of motivation. Where is that coming from? Why are you losing the motivation? What's going on mentally, what's going on emotionally that's causing that? And I think there are many different reasons for it. But the one recurring theme that I've found over and over and over and over again, and I recently had a full in-depth video I did with my inner circle on this, and I wanted to share it with you, the idea that motivation, number one, is inherently fickle. You will never be motivated all the time. But why? And there's a lot of reasons. What I've found over and over again, and if you've struggled with this, you're going to relate to this, is that most people lose motivation because they are either all in or all out. There is no in between in their mind, which any logical person would see there is 100% in or 100% out and realize there's a shit ton of gray area in there. You don't have to be one or the other. Most people get to a point where they're like, I'm either gonna go to the gym 6 days a week and on the 7th day I'm gonna do cardio or nothing at all. And if they can't go to the gym and go do a 2-hour workout, nothing. And if they can't be perfect with their nutrition, and if they can't say no to absolutely everything when they go out to eat with their friends, then they're gonna eat everything. Then they're gonna go off and have a binge. They struggle with that gray area. And then what happens is if they don't go to the gym one day, I screwed up. And then they're done and they lose the motivation because that one day is over and they think they screwed up. Or let's say they planned on going out Friday night and sticking to the nutrition and then they didn't and they had a big binge, and then on Saturday they're like, I screwed up, I already messed up and I'm gonna keep going. And then the whole weekend they're like, I'll just get back on track on Monday. Then Monday comes around, I'm already done, no more motivation. This is all stemming from thinking that you have to be either 100% in or nothing at all. And the single greatest factor to your success is not how many carbs you eat. It's not what diet you're following. It's not what program you're following. It's how consistently you can do something that brings you results. And the way to get results is not 100% perfect. Everybody knows the 80-20 rule. That's just something that we all know and all we hear it on our subconscious. We hear it on a daily basis. We know inside you don't have to be perfect. You just have to do something. Because something is always better than nothing. Something is always, always, always better than nothing. And this is what I was talking to my inner circle about, how taking action is how you succeed. Whether or not the action is 100% the perfect action, whether or not it's everything you need in that moment, but no one succeeds in the first try. No one wins after the first attempt. You have to do attempt after attempt after attempt, failure after failure after failure, and build up. I actually recently wrote about this on my Instagram. Whereas you're not going to get to wherever you're going to get to. No one has ever reached massive success without failure along the way. And if you look at that as failure being a stepping stone as opposed to a stopping point, you're going to win because every time you fail is another step closer to your success. So listen, long story short, here's what you have to do. Let's say you're gonna go to the gym, but then you don't feel so good about it. You're like, I don't really want to. And then you're starting to get to the point where you're gonna lose motivation. Go on a 5-minute walk. Do a 5-minute walk. Do a stretch for your calves. Do a plank for 30 seconds. It might not seem like a lot. It might seem actually worthless to you. But I guarantee you, once you do that one thing, once you do that one little thing that seemed meaningless, your mindset's gonna start going, you're gonna get more motivated because you did that one thing, you pushed outside you didn't want to, but you did it. And then that action starts to breed success, and action breeds more action, and when that happens, you start to win. And listen, you don't need a big, game-changing home run, grand slam every day. 1%. 1% better every day. That's it. And if you can do that day in, day out, 1% better, you'll come out on top.